Oh, as we said a minute ago, spring has sprung, and along with the flowers, the birds, and the bees often come, the allergies.
Oh my gosh, who else is miserable with them right now? So the over-the-counter meds we use might help, but Zach Perry from The List has some surprising and also inexpensive allergy hacks.
Allergies come up because the body has decided that what is normally innocuous to most of us is actually a problem. And we haven't figured out why this works.
Wellness expert Dr. Rand McClain has some tips and tricks to get our symptoms under control. And the first one involves our old pandemic pal, the face mask.
You can block most of the allergens using these masks because they do block not only most of the particulate, but they block even the smallest ones.
While you can use an N95 type mask, he says for most of us, it's overkill.
Depending upon the severity of your allergies, you can use just a standard surgical mask.
Our next buzzworthy allergy hack is to eat local honey. Dr. McClain says this works kind of like a flu shot or other inoculation.
The concept is you're inoculating yourself in a small dose regularly with something that would normally, in a higher dose, cause a reaction.
He says to try a tablespoonful each morning during allergy season. And it's very important that you get it from your local source.
And so, presumably, that's going to contain plenty of those allergens, the pollen, that you may be allergic to.
Your local farmer's market and natural food store are a great source of honey in your area. Dr. McClain's last tip is to drink green tea during allergy season.
We know that EGCG, one of the active components in green tea, works very well to quell the reaction to allergens, the histamine release.
Another compound in green tea with hypoallergenic benefits is theophylline.
That has been used for ages for bronchial spasms. So those with bronchitis, and of course those with allergies that are having the same reaction, that helps open up the breathing passages so that you can breathe better.
While these hacks can help with seasonal allergies, sometimes we need a little extra help with over-the-counter meds.
While the over-the-counter oral products can be somewhat helpful because the intranasal is much better.
Products like Flonase and Nasocort use corticosteroids to reduce inflammation and open breathing passages. And he says the nasal application helps them to work faster, pushing away pollen and pollutants with allergy hacks.
These are such good tips. You know what, Rob, I want to share this with our viewers. My friend Julia Janae, who's one of our wonderful legal correspondents on Court TV, was sitting in the studio with me one day, and I was sneezing my head off. And I'm like, Julia, I'm so sorry. Like, it's allergies. I'm like, I promise it's not a cold, it's not COVID, it's allergies. COVID. Exactly. I knew she was going to run it now. Kidding. She is the sweetest human being. And she was like, no. She said, do you take anything? And I told her, you know, I take all my medicines over the counter, the Flonase, all that. And she said, have you tried local honey? And I said, no, I haven't. I'll have to. The next day, she brought me a jar of it that she got in Atlanta, where we're headquartered, and said, here you go. I thought that was like the sweetest thing. Try this. It was delicious. And so now I'm hooked on it.
Did it help?
Yes, it did, because I was drinking so much tea. I was drinking throat coat tea, which is amazing, and add a little bit of that in. And so now I've been just buying the locally produced honey. So that I really can attest to that trick working.
Because it puts through the honey, it puts the pollen in your body, obviously from the stuff around you, because it's local, and so that helps kind of some kind of immunity or resistance, right? Is that the gist? Okay.
I think that's it. It like exposes your body to it, you know, slowly, I guess, with that, and so I guess you get a little bit used to it or something, and and somehow it helps to alleviate things. I mean, since I've been using it, I haven't had nearly as bad a time with the pollen around here.
Good.
So
local honey.
Local honey.
A sweet
Julia Janae, she knew it even before the story ran.
And everyone loves honey. That's a great way to beat back allergies, right? So yeah.